Let's get you the headlines. A powerful earthquake kills more than 1,000 people in Afghanistan. The Taliban appeal for international help.
The scale of this disaster is hard to comprehend. Whole villages have been flattened. This is just the start of this crisis.
The French President Emmanuel Macron has acknowledged that Sunday's parliamentary elections have underlined divisions in the country, but said all parties must make compromises. Mr. Macron said that various political parties at the National Assembly would now have to make clear how much responsibility they were willing to take. UK health officials are urging people to make sure they're fully immunized against polio after the virus has been found in multiple sewage samples in London. Polio was common in Britain in the 1950s, but eradicated by 2003. A client of Chinese e-commerce firm Alibaba has been sentenced to 18 months in jail for sexually assaulting one of its female employees on a work trip. The court found that the woman had been forced to drink alcohol before the assault. She was later sacked after making her allegations public. US President Joe Biden has called for a 3-month suspension of the federal gasoline tax. The average cost of a gallon is up $1 from a year ago. A relief in the tax would knock 18 cents per gallon off of the cost of gasoline and 24 cents off diesel. Argentine legal officials have confirmed that 8 medical staff will stand trial accused of criminal negligence in the death of the legendary footballer Diego Maradona. He died of a heart attack 2 years ago while recovering from brain surgery for a blood clot. No date has been set for the trial.
The school district police chief who delayed launching an assault on a mass shooter who murdered 19 school children and 2 teachers in Uvalde in Texas has been placed on administrative leave. Chief Pete Arredondo was in charge of the law enforcement response in Uvalde on the day of the attack.
Prosecutors in the US say Ghislaine Maxwell should be jailed for between 30 and 55 years when she's sentenced on Tuesday of next week. The 60-year-old was convicted in December of 5 charges relating to the sexual abuse of teenage girls by the financier Jeffrey Epstein, who killed himself while awaiting trial. Her lawyers have asked for a sentence of less than 20 years.